What if Naruto was full Uzumaki and in the Ambu? So I'm gonna say that Naruto has the full 9 tails. And also, he not only has the 9 tails, but he has a golden Rinnegan. Yes, Naruto will have 2 golden Rinnegan in his eyes, and have and his hair would be red. Just parts of it, but it would still be full Uzumaki. So yeah. So I'm gonna say that Hiruzen would actually train Naruto, and he will also have Kunai and Asuma train him too. So yeah. So when Naruto is 12 years old, he has mastered Genjutsu and all 5 chakra natures. His adamantium chains, his sealing arts, his Uzumaki sealing jutsu, and his golden Rinnegan, which is orange. Yeah, 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 yeah. Naruto's special Rinnegan ability or abilities are life and death release, which are life release is you can bring someone back to life after they just died, but it takes a huge amount of chakra and willpower. While death release is when someone has died, you can use their body as a puppet and use their abilities. But this takes almost all of your chakra. So yeah, takes all of your chakra to do life and death release. So yeah. So Naruto is an Anbu for Hiruzen, and he has the Anbu mask. I'm gonna say Naruto. Yeah, Naruto has a black mask with, yeah, he has a black fox Anbu mask, and he has the Anbu outfit. Yeah, and I'm gonna say that Naruto is on par with most Jonin. Yeah, Jonin. Yeah, Jonin. So Naruto has mastered his Rinnegan, and I'm gonna say Naruto's Rinnegan has 9 Tomoe. Yeah, 9 Tomoe. So yeah. So yeah. Naruto is pretty good at genjutsu and sensing when someone's inside of a genjutsu and dispelling, and can also use a few, also can cast genjutsu. Naruto has Naruto has yeah, yeah. So Naruto goes into his mindscape where he meets the Nine-Tailed Fox, and then Kurama says, "What are you doing here, brat?" And Naruto says, "I'm here for your chakra as payment and rent." And Kurama says, you're never getting my chakra." And then Naruto says, "Yeah, I wasn't really asking." As Naruto would take the seal off of the cage, and Kurama would break out, and Naruto and Kurama would start fighting. But Naruto with his Rinnegan and his shadow clones and his genjutsu would beat Kurama. So yeah. So Kurama is beaten, and yeah. And Kurama says, "Not bad, kid, not bad at all. But I still won't give you any of my chakra." And then Naruto says, "That's fine. I'll come back when I'm stronger and take it by force." And after that, Naruto leaves the mindscape. Yeah. So we cut to team selection. Also, the third Hokage knows about Naruto's Rinnegan and its abilities, but he tells Naruto to keep it a secret so no one gets hurt and no one goes after him. And Naruto says, "Okay." So yeah. So we cut to team selections and everything goes the same. But Naruto does not pull the prank this time because he's focusing on being the strongest ninja possible, stronger even than his dad and his mother. As I'm gonna say, yes, Naruto knows of his parents in this, as Hiruzen told him, and he told Naruto to keep it a secret, and Naruto says okay. So yeah. So we cut to when Team 7 are being introduced on the rooftop. And I'ma say that and I'ma say that Sasuke's and Sakura goes the same. Yeah, it, I mean, they go at the same, but Naruto, Kakashi says, okay, you're next. And Naruto says, my dream is to become the fifth Hokage, so people will respect me, and to revive the Uzumaki clan legacy legacy and its secrets. And Sasuke and Sakura are confused as well as Kakashi because they know the Uzumaki clan was wiped out. So yeah. But after that, we cut to the belt test. And the belt test is different. Naruto knows that Sasuke and Sakura don't want to team up with him, so he has an idea. Naruto makes two shadow clones and then use the transformation jutsu, one as Sasuke and one as Sakura. As all three of them were rushed out, the Sakura the Sakura one would use Earth release, and and the Sasuke one would use a fireball jutsu. But Kakashi would easily dodge, and this is where Naruto would kick Kakashi in the back of his head and his stomach with so much force, Kakashi would be knocked out. And then after that, Naruto would take the belts from himself. But before that, he would use a paralyzing seal on Kakashi. So Kakashi is now paralyzed, and Naruto takes the bells. And after that, he undoes the paralyzing seal on Kakashi. So yeah. And after that, everybody is shocked, even Kakashi. And Kakashi saying, how? And Naruto says, I'm just strong, I guess. And Kakashi says, okay. So Naruto, since you didn't use teamwork, and Sasuke and Sakura, you didn't help Naruto. Well, then I guess there's only one thing to say about that. You passed. And yeah, we still get that whole scene. Yeah. Yeah. So after that, Team 7 is assembled. And Naruto would send a blood clone to do the sea missions while the real Naruto is training. Yeah. Naruto with his Rinnegan can create time rifts in the universe, and Naruto uses these time rifts to train. So I'm gonna say Naruto trains for 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 33 years in the time rift, but when he gets out, he is the same age. But his abilities have grown stronger. Naruto has mastered the antimantium chains and can use sealing jutsus without hand signs and also master mastered the Rasengan and even created variants such as the five-fingered Rasengan, the Vanishing Rasengan, and the Rushing Shuriken. His change in chocolate nature. Naruto was also created some of his genjutsu, such as Fox, Demon Chain, and Fox, Fox, Fox Fire, Flame Bomb. Naruto's Rinnegan abilities got stronger too in his life and death release. And Naruto has also mastered his chakra blades. And yeah, Naruto mastered his father's flying kunai. I mean flying Raijin, and can now mark objects to anything and can use it without a marker. So yeah, mm, yeah. So when Naruto and Team 7 do the land, no, when they do the bridge mission, they are Tazuna still makes fun of them, but with Naruto he's different. And Naruto is taller than Sakura and Sasuke. Yeah, because he eats because Naruto eats other stuff, the ramen, and also exercises too. So yeah, but but with Naruto, Tazuna says, "You seem like a strong ninja," and Naruto says, "I sure am." And yeah, and after that, Team 7 leaves. Team 7 leaves for the bridge mission. And yeah. Mm, yeah. Mm. Naruto was a lot smarter and sharper in this what if. And a strate- and more strategic. And yeah. So when Naruto sees the rabbit, he he no- he noticed that it is a trap, and he tells Team 7 to duck. But before that, but before that, Naruto he unsheathes his sword and stops the executioner's blade from taking heads off of them. And then Naruto seals the executioner's blade in a scroll, and he says, "I'm taking this, and maybe I'll train with it later." And after that, and after that, Hiruzen, no, Zabuza says, "Hey kid, where's my sword?" And then Naruto says, "I sealed it in a scroll and now it's mine." And Zabuza got angry saying, "Give it back now or you are going to die." And then Naruto says, "Okay, I got you." And then Naruto makes a Rasengan without any shadow clones. And then he throws a kunai. He throws a kunai near, no, at Zabuza. And Zabuza dodges, saying, "What was that gonna do?" And then Naruto teleports behind the kunai. And then he says, "You're deaf, apparently." And then Naruto says, "Rasengan!" And Naruto, um, in Zabuza black back is literally blown by Naruto. Ayo, pause. As Naruto changes the Rasengan shape into a spear. No, yeah, a spear. And he drills it into Zabuza's back, killing him. And it goes straight to his heart, killing him. So yeah. So after that, Naruto says, and now I gotta watch that out now. Oh well. After that, and then after that, Naruto says, "Okay, let's move on." And then Team 7, Kakashi and Tazuna is sacked by Naruto. And Sakura says, "Was that really necessary, Naruto?" And then Naruto says, "Yes, Sakura, that was necessary. We are child soldiers in a war against full-grown adults and other kids our age. We are fighting them almost every day. And it's either killed or be killed." As yeah. As yeah. says, yeah. So after Naruto said this, Sakura says, oh, okay, Naruto. And yeah. Mm. So after that, we 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 cut to Tazuna's house in Anori, and and yeah. So we cut to Naruto making a speech to Anori saying something like, heroes do exist. Heroes do exist, but they're not always ninja. They're just ordinary people trying to get by and survive. You can be strong, Anori, if you train and have the courage and never give up. Could that someday be your own will of fire, Anori? And Anori says, yeah, I guess so, one day, Naruto. And then Naruto says, well, don't give up on your dream, okay? And then Naruto says, okay, Naruto. Mm. So, Team 7 are are doing some team body exercise, and Naruto is not with that since he already knows how to do tree walking and rock climbing. So yeah, but Naruto still sends a shadow clone to help them out. And yeah. And Naruto still meets Haku, and that whole and the whole talk goes different. It goes something like this. Mm. Damn. Mm. Yeah. It goes something like this. My favorite, my person, someone I loved and admired, is now dead. Is there a way to get past this feeling? God damn, my head is itchy. Yeah. Then Haku says, is there a way to get past this feeling when your person who you loved and admired is now dead? And Naruto says, well, I don't know, since he's already dead. And Naruto says, well, maybe you can find a new purpose in life. One where you live. One where you live for yourself. And not just for others. As Haku says, oh, oh really? And Naruto says, yeah, I can, I can show you. And then Haku says, you mean like, you mean bring you back to your village? And Naruto says, well, maybe, I don't know. As then Naruto would say, well, mm. Then Naruto would say, well, I guess I'll see you later. But before Naruto leaves, he says, you're a pretty feminine guy. And then Haku is shocked, saying, oh, I guess you know. And then Naruto says, yeah, I know. Anyway, goodbye. After this, Naruto leaves. And yeah, after that, we cut to the bridge. After that, we cut to Gato and his men. But Naruto and his team kill Gato and his men, and Haku is there for revenge. And yeah, so after Gato is dead, Haku says, I will help you rebuild the bridge. And the civilians are happy. But then Naruto says, wait, there's something I need to show you first. And Naruto would unseal a scroll. And Naruto would unseal the scroll, and it is Sabasa's dead body. And after that, he uses life release on Zabuza and bring him back to life. And after that, Zabuza says, what the hell happened? And then he says, and then he sees Naruto, and he says, you killed me. And then Naruto says, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, God, man. And then Naruto says, yeah, sorry about that. But after that, Naruto says, here you go. As then Zabuza, mm, as then Zabuza is handed back the executioner's blade. And then Zabuza says, "Thanks, kid." And then Naruto says, "I'm only giving you the executioner's blade back until I am a good enough Kinjutsu master to take it from you by force." And then Zabuza says, "Well, I guess I have to get a whole lot stronger than Naruto." And then Naruto says, "Yeah, you bet." And and after this, and after this, Zabuza went up and gives Naruto a kiss on the cheek, which surprises everybody, including Naruto. Kurama in Naruto's Smash Kid says, "Hey yo, what the fuck? That's a guy? But he's so feminine. What?" And then Naruto says, "Yeah, I know." After that, Haku says, "I hope I see you again, Naruto." And then they would disappear after rebuilding the bridge. So yeah. And after that, the the Land of Waves arc is over, and Team 7 is back in the back in the Land of Fire, and this is where they meet Kankuro and Tamari and Garwa. And yeah, as they are getting ready for the tuning exams. And yeah. And this is where I'm gonna end it off here. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Feel